All right, guys. Welcome to Bible Fellowship Baptist Church. I'm Pastor Mike. I'm in my home office right now. We're sharing a facility with another church. And so if you're watching this, it means we're probably putting this together because we've had some interest in joining the church. And we just don't have the full facility right now and the flexibility to do this in person. So I figured what I put together is I'd put together a walkthrough of what we believe as a church, what makes us unique, what makes us distinct, and if you want to join, really the simple aspect of joining a church really just comes down to deciding I'm going to attend here and I'm going to use my gifts at this church. Now, we do have some constitutional aspects to the way we do things, but largely we're an independent Baptist church. What that means is we hold to the core tenets of the Baptist faith. If you want us to walk through those, we can. But the fact that we're independent mean we're not part of a group. We're not part of the Southern Baptist or the American Baptist or the General Association of Regular Baptists. We're not part of any of those groups. We don't answer to anyone else. We're like I said, truly independent. We also have a very just basic structure as far as leadership goes. As a pastor, I make a lot of the calls. I have a group of deacons that I work with. I have other leaders in the church that I talk with. Very rarely will I make a decision without referring to someone else and chatting my way through with them. But ultimately, the responsibility for leading the church, making some decisions, falls to me within the lines of the Constitution. But again, the Bible says that in the multitude of counselors there is safety, and so we're going to walk through that way. But we don't have a massive structure. We don't have a corporate system set up. We don't have board of directors that come in and peer over our shoulders on a regular basis. We're just an independent crew. And so being a member of the church means that you get to be part of how the church runs. You get to be part of serving in the church. You probably are going to get to lead some ministries, things like that. But what we ask is if you are a member of the church, we're asking that you agree to some things, that you understand the doctrines that we teach. And so in the following little video series, we're just going to walk through those so that you understand what that means. But like I said, at the end of the day, if you want to be a member of a church, really a lot of it comes down to just choosing, I'm going to attend this church and I'm going to faithfully use the gifts God's given me to be a blessing to the members of that church. And so whether that's singing, whether that's service in various ways, whether that's working behind the scenes, whether that's just an encouragement ministry. There's no shortage of ways to get involved. And so again, as you are thinking of joining the church, I'd ask you to ask that question. What are gifts that you could use in the local church, and are you willing to use them? And that's the big part of why we would put this video series together, to make sure we're all on the same page. Because the Bible says, where two or three walk together, how can they, except they be agreed? And if you're not going to be agreed together, then it's going to be very, very hard to walk together, to work things out. And so following, I'm going to walk through some of our doctrinal statement and ask yourself the question, do you agree to these? Are these things that you could bring yourself under as we work together as a local church to serve our community, to love God, to love others, to make disciples? And that is the purpose that we are here in the Sacramento area. And so I'd ask you to watch this prayerfully. If you have any questions, feel free, get in touch with me. If you're watching this video, it means you've probably talked to me or you've found them and you're just working your way through. So, all right, I enjoy working on my way through this with you. And so hopefully this will be helpful and I will see you as we continue.